seems a disappointing result tonight. What went wrong for your side?
Yeah, we were outplayed, like defensively we missed far too many tackles and, missed far too many tackles, which is like an attitude thing. And, we actually started really well the first 10 minutes, but after that we were well outplayed. So, we couldn't get ourselves back in the contest.
I know you've talked about like how different results have been and across the season, inconsistent for many teams, but Manly seem to be on the end of these big swings of really big wins, really tough losses.
Yeah.
Why your side?
I think, mate, it comes back to attitude and being consistent individually, collectively. That's not just the player, that's the staff. We've got to come up with some answers because we're a really good footy team, right? Like, our first month of footy was outstanding this year. And, even like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we're very good against the Bronx, and a couple of weeks earlier than that, really good against the Cowboys. But it's the story of our season. I think we missed the jump there. Titans made us pay.
You seem to struggle when you're favourites away against teams that are below you, Anthony. Why is that, do you think?
I don't know, Joel. I'm showing you, mate. We were just outplayed. Yeah.
Is there any risk, Anthony, that you might have felt like it was more of a holiday than a game? I know you had a lot of your stars back in the Turbos, and obviously Daly not playing Origin and staying up here. Did that play any part, do you reckon, in the preparation and what they've turned up?
Oh, mate, we've done it every away trip this year. Like, we did it up in Townsville, played really well up there. We did it over in Perth. It was a really competitive game. Yeah, we've tried to do so, rather than travel on our days off, because we've had such a pretty heavy playing load. Rather than travel on days off, we've tried to train and then travel that evening. But when you get beaten, there's always going to be questions around, was the right prep? So, I take ownership on that. I thought that's what we needed. We planned that way back in November, so it's not as though we just come up with it last week. But,
Up against Kieran Daly, he really had a great game tonight. He seemed to be wanting to play very well. What did you make of his performance, and what was it like coming up against him? One of the possible last times.
Yeah, he's a good friend and one of the great competitors of our game. So there was absolutely no doubt he was coming out here tonight to put it over his old side, and he did exactly that tonight. He was really good, wasn't he?
Daly, what's this week been like for yourself after the Queensland decision?
Start of the week was tough. Sunday got the news. Monday had to go to training and face the boys. After that, it honestly started to feel, normal. This is not the first time that I've been dropped from the Queensland side, so I guess I've had experience to take it on board. And like I sort of said pre-game, you can't just worry about the things you can't control. And the initial news was tough, but I moved on and thought we were going to come here tonight and play some really good footy. Based on our preparation, it looked like all the signs were there, and unfortunately the most important part of the week is showing up on game day, and we didn't do that.
Jerry, did you have an indication like it was coming, or was it just the call from Billy on Sunday or did you think maybe it was possible?
No, I just got the call on Sunday and then just moved on from there.
How do you look at it, though, Daly? Do you feel like it was warranted? I mean, Queensland didn't play well that night. You weren't the reason why they didn't play well, but how do you look at that?
I think got the call on Sunday, which was tough, and processed it pretty quickly during the week and moved on. And as I said, the focus has been on Manly all this week, so it's again disappointing to lose back-to-back games.
Seeps and Molly look very painful. What's the indication?
Just scraped his shoulder there, so he'll get scans over the weekend. And look, my understanding is if there's bone damage, then potentially you have to do a reconstruction. If it's muscle, there's muscle only or ligaments only, then potentially you can rehab it over 6 weeks. But he's going to be gone for a while. But probably just summed up the night. He's going for a try and dislocates his shoulder. So we'll miss him. Of course we will. He's a quality player.
And where does that leave you? I know, talk this week about Josh LAA, and obviously Secca's still not playing. Jazz got hurt tonight as well. In terms of forwards.
We're down on some troops. Well, we have been down on troops in the forwards the whole year, really. So Josh is obviously I think it's been documented. I think during the week that he's got to get further scans and assessed medically. Nella's not back until around 26, so the guys we got, we need to find some improvement, and we need to find it really fast because our effort from our forwards in particular last 2 weeks hasn't been anywhere near what we expect. It certainly hasn't been when we've played well. So we've got to figure it out.
Daly, without trying to kick you while you're down, Clint Shipkowski on ABC Radio tonight, who's the manager of Sam Walker, said that it's his belief that the Roosters have gone cold on signing you for next year. Are you able to give us any comment on that response to that?
No, I'm not. I don't sort of understand that stuff. Sort of stay out of it. All I can do is control my footy at Manly, and speculation will be speculation. But just obviously we've just lost a couple in a row, so it'd be silly for me to be worrying about stuff like that.